Hey, hey, potion gulper. Like quests, go and misses. One for you. Call me. Potion gobbler. Gulper, like sword swinger, like bow shooter. What are those who go run around woods, go deep in caves and misses the quest like that? Hey, now that's just the kind of language that old legends need. Just imagine. This is the saga of Turban, the brave potion gulper, who ran around the woods doing misses. Amazing. What's the task? Short tail, make shorter. See? Beastie in cage. My friend and I are looking after him. We divide work. I open gate, friend goes in, feeds the beastie. Got it? The goblin glances around, slightly irritated, but he be lazy. Go away. What I offer is open gate. You go inside. Give beastie food. Are you running errands for goblin now? Please tell me you are not serious. I'm going to assume it's going to attack me. No, nothing like that. He's just a pet, like slug or spider, small spider. Yeah, well, he looks like a big spider to me, by the way.
Serves you right. Consider me provoked.
I have no idea where you're going. Can't believe it. He passed all the traps. The goblin taps his fingers together as if to help him think. Beads of sweat are forming on his brow. What do I do now? I do not. I don't. The goblin raises his hands if I welcome. Congratulations, Shanks. You passed my finest test. And for that, he begins drumming his fingers together, and a bead of sweat bills, one becoming so large it begins to curl on his ear down. For that, we get a gift. Wait here. No. Murder!
Inspiration.
Murder! As you approach, the goblin stands, grinning with wide yellow teeth, almost as sharp as his eyes. You notice a large, dirty sack behind him, which you almost mistook for a second goblin. An adventurer. Greet and welcomes. I chuck. Buyer. I sell, I trade. Whatever you sword swingers need, I offer. Want to buy something? I can see if it's in your eyes. Yes, you do. Just 5 money pieces. Not got that much. 10 then. Twist my wrists. Give discount. Alright. Great. Oh, bear. Foot lunch. Nook Nook. You eat not me. Run away! Run away! Statical wardrobe. Tactical. Run away! Run away! Definitely gonna start with you, I think.
Just letting the ink dry.
Are they gonna attack me? Hidden behind the statue of Lamastu, a batch of goblins cast angry glances at you, muttering threats and curses. One of them, apparently the bravest, steps out, shaking his fist, and howls at you in a quavering voice. Quavering? Is that how you spell quavering? Really? You're not dare come closer. We catch one of your kind before. And the master cursed him a terrible curse. She do same to you. Hey, the goblin tied to the pole shouts at you, struggling against his bonds. Don't listen to them. You don't need them. Let them come here. I tell you something important. They now want mercy. When prisoners beg them, they listen. You must now make a choice between justice and mercy. Don't fear the wrath of the evil goddess. It's not her who will judge you for this choice. This will stay between your soul and your deity. Lamastu or not, you will be responsible for anyone these vermin kill or maim. Do not press your luck. Cleanse these lands and these monsters.
Strike with all your might.
Alright.
Ha! The Shatshanks not believe Nok Nok. Poked him with words and spears and torches. Bite him, kick him. Who be survivor now, huh? Nok Nok, me. Always me. Hail Lamashtu.
Lamastu!
Meet heroes. Seen how I dealt with them? They were like, we be smashing you. And I snarl back, no, I be smashing you. And the beast was, "Rah!" and bite again. That's it.
Do
I
you?
be the ear of Lamashtu. No, not that. I be the seer of Lamashtu. That's who I be. Her favorite of many. I bring her message. She protects me. Sends me offerings to eat and whatnot. I be important. Very important person.
What makes you think you're the seer of
I had a
Lamastu?
dream. Lama told Nok Nok in her big white arms, rock me, let me suckle her skulls, pet my head and sing. Who's smartest? Who bravest? Who favorite? Nok Nok, that's who. And the next day, proof. I found nest, untouched with eggs. It be a sign. And bigger sign? Llama just saved me, right before your eyes.
Well, I saved you, mate. Why did they want to kill you?
It be because of that half-head shaman. Bees bite his back. He be crazy. Something get in his way. He be snarling and poking people with fork.
You have seen grumbles and shivers if it's trying to dodge invisible pokes and proddings in his memories. What do you know about the incursion of enchanted beasts?
Beasts? Llama be their mother, like all beasts. But she not birthed them out this way. No way. Half-head shaman lie to make people fear him. Shatshank stride around all puffed up. Everyone bows. Even King won't bark a word against him. He says God has sent us these beasties to answer his prayers. He even made us uproot village. He says there is thing of goddess nearby, where beasts come from, called womb. And he calls me a blasphemer.
Killed your people. Aren't you scared of me?
Not at all. Good riddance. They shouldn't try to hurt me. Just step quiet, careful now. They be praying to Lamashtu even as they die. And when dying is when Llama listen close. She might not hear, but if she is, or she wake up, she might be in bad mood. And when in bad mood, she share bad mood, like gift.
Right, thanks for the information.
Hey, where you going? Wait till I untie myself. I go with you. We heroes, we march together. The shaman fled. I bet your hide he come back for revenge. He hates you, Longshanks. Hates your guts. Mine too. Let's follow him, then kick him hard in his guts. Teach him a lesson. We kick the king in his guts too while we be there.
You want to go?
See for yourself. Heroes need muscle, right? Also need brain for plans. Someone with pretty face to charm everyone. And needs leader, heart of the group. I can do all of that.
Why not? Okay.
Onwards for the adventures!
Adventures! Alright. Do I bring her with me now or? You charge a fortune for your food, and what do we get? Mouldy bread and rotten vegetables. Dear Esteril, Tigny, your profit is someone's grief. Out of my sight, I am the only vendor for leagues around. You eat what I sell, or don't eat at all. I never said that. The merchant, a stout man in a shabby jacket, greasy pants, and a tattered leather beret, finally noticed you. Ah, welcome to the travelling shop of Jigne Jusmart, the finest goods this side of the canyon, sir. Prices are 3 times higher than most other merchants. Demanded high, sir. The trade winks and jingles his fat purse. No one around offers the produce I do. In fact, you won't find anyone else selling in these parts. And you know, people, they just love to eat. This is inhuman, but he has the right to do so. On the other hand, he stands on your land unless he is in your hands. This is a confusing situation. In the wild realm, you can seldom rely on any established law. I think I'll be able to get this done. 19? I should be able to get this done. Have you no shame? These people are starving. All you care about is lining your pockets. Versus gaze in silence. Finally sighs. Very well, I will lower my price. You think I'm some cold, heartless beast? I would imagine so. Haven't you heard? The stag lord, the baron, he's alive. One day he just came back with his band, takes the bridge, and starts demanding coin for safe passage. So people are piling at the bridge. After all, how can a peasant scrape enough coin to pay the toll? Some have been here for a while now. Many might have starved to death if it wasn't for my willingness to help these in need. For the right price, of course. Before you dishevelled a woman wearing a cheap dress and a cloak like grey with dust. She covers her face as she sobs uncontrollably. A disaster! What happened? She raises her face, tears still streaming, her eyes widen as she recognises you. She shudders. Baron, it must be Providence that sent you to me. Only you can help me. She wipes her cheeks and stifles another sob. I was robbed by a forest monster. It took my most valuable possession, my great-grandmother's pearl string. Just robbed? Let you go away alive? This is big luck. I was hoping to pay the bandits at the bridge with them. They are a family heirloom, a real treasure. My great-grandfather brought the pearls all the way from Eladir. I thought that would be enough to get me to Gold. But then I was ambushed by the vile beast. I was so frightened, I dropped all my belongings and ran. When I came to my senses, it was too late. What am I going to do? I'm so scared of going back. Where are you from? From far off. I promised my cousin I'd visit her in Gold, but now this... Yeah, you brought a priceless family heirloom along to visit Gold. Forgive me, your grace. It's difficult to confess, but I'm running away. 2 men in my village died from the magic disease. Are still willing to save myself. Disease? This disease? Everywhere? Travelling alone. Yes, my mother died last year. My brother moved to the city. I hope that at least they'll be safe from the disease. Describe this monster. It had greenish skin, short with a wide face and red eyes. It jumped out of nowhere, flashing a dagger at me and yelling in Pidgin. I said I should give it my money or else. Strange. No thought. Who would it be? Gods, the beast from the before looked just like the beast that's travelling with you. God's have mercy. Alright, so I guess it's a goblin then. I'll try to find your missing jewel. So, where were you attacked? A large stone along the road. Follow it northeast. It's not far, but please be careful. Okay. His ugly face is covered with red clay, which looks to be on war paint. A string of beads is hanging down from his ears, and he's wearing a dirty reed skirt. Stop. I be Prince of Camland. You be bringing presents. I take everything, shiny bits, sparkly bits. Grub. Prince, what? Another stupid noise, stupid long shanks make up and vomit on goblins. I am the Baron of this land. Do you know what I do with imposters like you? Prince wants to live. Prince to be pretty to die. Prince too pretty to die. The goblin rips the beads off his head and throws them at you with an angry whine. The goblin runs off, a trail of reed stalks fling from his skirt as he flees. Nice. Must be Scottish then, eh? Okay. Pearl necklace. Alright. Easy. Show the pearls. Still must you found my pearls. Now, why would they give me a diplomacy check? I'll return your treasure on the condition that you turn back. I'm sure your brother would take you in, and there's safety in the city. These are trying times, but I'm doing all I can to stop the disease and protect the people. Alright. Nice. Close. You know, your grace, people sprout all kinds of nonsense about you, but I can tell you have a good heart. A heart that aches over the troubles of your people. There's nothing for being gulped. My home is here. Thank you again and farewell, Baron. I'm going back to the city, and I'll make sure everyone knows the kind of person you truly are. Okay. We found a great beast. Chief be very pleased. Chief will reward us, give us lots of grub. Let's go to the village. Lead Chief to great beast. Dumb Rawhead, village be far from river, be going towards sunrise, then be turning by Mossstone, then be stomping through hills long time, going here and back again, take too much time, better we bring great beast to Chief. Yes, let's do that, let's go there itself. Stop. Is it dead? He'll be dead. He's lazy bones. It's going to pocket. That's a clever idea, right? Standing in mighty great beast. Now great beast is listening to me behind us. Stomp. No noise, no roaring. Why'd you have to pocket, man?
Best kind of
What did I do? Can you kidding me, man? Old man. Old man you call to you looks to be in bad shape. Pale face, dark circles under his eyes, and his forehead glistening with sweat. There's no doubt this man is very sick. Little lad, would you? The old man breaks into a coughing fit. Would you do an old man a favour in this hour of need? I've travelled far, but I've somehow fell ill along the way. I know of a berry that grows along the coast in these parts, though. It's supposed to be potent medicine. It'll put me back together on the feet. They're black hartibus. The old man bursts into more coughing for a few moments. Black with a hint of purple. The bush is short. You have strong legs and sharp eyes. Honour. The old man coughs again, but quickly control. Honour an old man's wish. Bring me a handful of those berries. The outskirts of the Nile marshes used to live there with my son and his wife. But what? With my son and his what? What? Used to live there with my son and his wife. Okay, I was going to say, what the fuck, man? I didn't care why that was so difficult for me to understand there. But when this scourge started to spread throughout the barony and a few people in our village started falling ill, we knew it was time to run. I hated to abandon the house, but what could we do? My son's little ones, the old man lets out a few wet coughs. We couldn't just let the little ones perish in that cursed place. I left too. They are my family after all. But I'm not as strong as I once was. I started lagging behind, holding them back. So I said, listen son, save your wife and kids. I'll make it there on my own. Who are all these people on the bridge? Refugees running from an illness that causes horrible beasts to burst out of people's bodies. That we know. The rulers couldn't care less for the simple folk. So people run as far as they can. The Baron can stay in his cursed land all he wants. But we want to be safe. You speak evil. Oh, yeah, I'm looking for a herb. Great, okay. A cutthroat in front of you is well armed. Or the other warriors behind him. He turns to face you. Hey, get in line. Where are you going? The man trails off as he sees your face. He recognizes you. By the gods, the Baron. What brings you here? The man glances at his companions who look equally uncertain what to do and turns red. Of course you can pass, your grace. What's going on here? Well, now we guard the bridge, Baron, from monsters and others on the Stag Lord's orders. I am the Baron of this realm, and I didn't order anyone to guard this bridge. Like, an order's an order. We're the Stag Lord's people, he says. Guard the bridge. We guard the bridge. The Stag is dead. What is this nonsense? Gotta peel your eyes. Your grace, alive he is. See for yourself. There he is. Keep him watch over us and himself. The right to extort passers-by. We have to eat as much as anybody else. Hunger will take us if we've no coin. What are these monsters you're talking about? Well, Baron, all kinds. Not long ago, a Hydra popped out on the other side of the river. Right, Ben? A fat, long-fanged bastard too. Now, your grace, what happens if that thing gets into its head to feast on folk crossing the bridge? And that's not the worst of it. There are goblins sneaking all about as well, snatching everything that's not tied down.
Be easier if you not
Strike
fight
with
back.
all your might.
You
I
deserved
get
it.
to you, I don't know. There we go. Alright. Well, there was a conjurer doing all the jazz. Never before have so many troubles beset our lands. Robbers rule the lands. Peasants flee, leaving everything they own behind. And now this terrible sickness. I saw with my own eyes how people got a fever, and then monsters clawed their way out of them. And our most honourable Baron is sitting on his hands as he wants nothing to do with this. If this goes any longer, he'll have to collect tax on monsters and robbers because there will be nobody else left. Since no one is helping us, neither the gods nor the Baron, I firmly decide to rescue our lands myself. Destroying all the robbers and monsters is beyond me, but at least I can restore justice. Yeah, good luck with that, mate. Yesterday, Grandmother Elsa lost her only hen. How did the simple folk deserve all this? Take Geralt, that clueless bully. He's got a full hen house. He always has enough eggs and meat. Is that at all fair? That's why I decided to sneak into Geralt's hen house at night and take one of his hens. It won't hurt him. I put the bird in Elsa's hen house. The grandmother will jump for joy in the morning. Geralt's hens look nothing like the one Elsa lost. But is that so important? All eggs taste the same. The important thing is that justice has been restored, and our Baron can sit in the castle and twirl his thumbs all he wants. I never liked that grumpy Ralph was so prosperous, especially in times and harsh as these. He must have at least 20 heads of cattle. He's gloating in his neighbour's misery. Glad that their livestock didn't make it back from the pastures and sells milk to them for an arm and a leg. So I came at night and took his herd to the old hut. There are meadows nearby, they won't starve, and I'll take their milk to the village and give it to those in need. Who knows where I'm getting it? I successfully hid the herd, but I couldn't find it anywhere the next morning. Well, I did find the horns, skins and tails. Bad luck, well. Also, that must be the other bale up there, I guess. Who knows where I'm getting it? Yesterday, I saw a wonderful stallion on the road with a rare coat. It was all white with beautiful spots on its sides and so many shiny badges on its saddle. It hurt my eyes. I reckoned it must be some money bag who stopped to take a leak. I wouldn't have won if I were to fight him, but taking his stallion, sure thing. Untied it, sprung on its back and galloped all the way to the village. I quietly led the stallion into Uncle Faye's shed. An old mare might die ploughing the field any day now. Came by to check on him today, and there was nothing but ashes left of his hut, and a lot of horse tracks on the ground around it, as if from a cavalry unit. Odd. Yeah, odd. Greedy Rickman has stuffed his barn full of grain and refuses to share it with the needy. At night I stuck into one of his barns and pulled out a sack of grain. Decided to take it to Aunt Lucy. The sack was heavy, but my sense of justice gave me strength. I hid the sack in her barn, but come next morning, that damn Rickman went all the way from his barn straight to Lucy's barn, and if by smell made an awful scene, that scoundrel. I am positive that once the peasants find out who's been helping them, they'll write songs about me, but my heart desires more heroic deeds. I cannot stand watching the people's misery, and it's time to give them back their happy lives. Tomorrow I am planning to travel to the hideout of the Stag Lord himself, and steal all the treasure he has accrued by robbing poor peasants and refugees from neighbouring lands. The truth shall triumph, and after that we'll get to the gold of our baron. We'll see what he hides in those coffers. Not much, mate. I mean, I have a bit, but I don't have a lot. Okay, so I take it that's... I find your berries, you lied. These aren't medicine, they're poison. The old man shifts his gaze. Please don't be angry. Look, I'm sick like all the others. I've seen the monsters come out of people. I'd rather take my own life than wait for such terrible end. Wow. I beg you, lad, give me the berries. There is no sin upon your soul. I have killed myself anyway. You only helped an old man ease his suffering. Find your hod. He can identify your illness and give you the help you need. The old man's eyes light out. Someone could help me. The weak smile crosses his wrinkled face. There's still hope. Oh, rest will protect this man. Thank you. I'm leaving right now. I won't let this sickness stop me. As long as my legs will carry me, I'll make it there. Good. I'd like to know more about you. Come to the right place. He jabs his thumb into his own chest, then narrows his eyes at you suspiciously. But depend on what you know, what not want to know you want. How'd you get named Nok Nok? He looks sheepish, then his eyes narrow as if remembering. Sound when others hit my head with rocks and sticks and boards. Make nooking noise. Give me lumps. Usually hit me 2 times. He rubs his skull, which you now notice resembles a tiny cluster of knobbly, calloused hills. Then gives you a feral grin. But I saw them. Be hero. Then I nuke them. That's a lot of wins. Are you alright? Alright. With what? A good thing it didn't affect your memory. By tribe hitting me, giving me name, Nok makes a face, you think? It's hard to tell. Is Nuk's fault though? Mom not raised Nok in cage. Let him run around, get in adventures. Your mother? Don't know. One day, realise I am wandering around. Go find other goblins then. He wraps his head twice. Nok. Simple as that. You were not raised in a cage. Gives you a pitying look. You long sharks raise your short shanks bad. Goblins raise right. Keep children in cage until bigger. It's smart raised to raise kids. Not wail and cry unless you put spiders in cage or snakes. You miss your village, the village. Then his expression breaks and he sighs wistfully. Yes, smells like toads. Beasts eat bad goblins. Children kept in cages. All as should be. His face lights up again, but at least no sea chief again. Ask you about goblins. Blinks. Well, ask. Why do you mangle words? She just said, not us, you. You long shanks and half shanks are drunk with words. Use too many. Like a cloud of flies out of your mouth. All that noise make it hard to listen to you. See, here's you. Nick raises a hand and flaps it, pantomiming cocking. Me Baron, greet, word, ask, words, more words, then boredom words. Sand slows, then dips, making snoring noises. And we nursed it. Not your fault. He gives you a pitying look as he tucks his right hand away. Nok help if I can, but it you who not talk right. Long shanks and half shanks, like goblins half-headed. Half-headed. Nobody, but you are the half-herds. who drinks too many words and vomits them out. Won't tell that half-shank Lindsay. Okay. Do other goblins speak common better than you? Other goblins? He glares at you, then raises his nose, then pinches it as if smelling something foul. Other tribes, they put on a big show, add extra words, waste everyone's time. He removes his fingers from his nose and shakes his head, but gives a sinister grin as if about to tell a ghost story. I still say you all mangle your speech. You're worse than most of your kind. Legends say other goblins steal words from Nok Nok's tribe. He glances around quickly, then leans in with a whisper. Not true. They speak more words, but it is because they are all cursed to do so. He stands proudly, his eyes closed as if at attention. In stolen lands, goblins speak correct. As if trying to prove his point, Nok Nok remains silent, his eyes closed. After a moment, one of his ears pricks up and he cracks an eyelid open slightly to see if you're still there. You have some problem with Lindsay? Nok Nok wrinkles his nose. The visual is horrific. Lindsay smells gross, like spring flowers. Has tiny ears, never files teeth, combs hair till shiny, washes self in clothes. She write a book all time. Oh, yeah, that's a job, mate. That's a job. Nok Nok shakes his head violently and makes a vomiting motion. Other half-shanks, they just squealing blood bags waiting to pop. But Lindsay, like Chatterfly, Nok Nok rolls eyes. Lindsay, right. He folds his arms, then puffs under his breath. She sing bad too, probably. What's wrong with writing? What's wrong with writing? Nok Nok stares at you if a frog has hopped out of your mouth. All goblins know why. It steals think thoughts, takes them away. He shudders again. Lindsay do it all the time, but somehow she still has think thoughts. Why she have so many thoughts? Yeah, I don't know. So no wedding then. What? No, not what, Mike. He makes a gagging, not her gross getting sick. You step back. He genuinely looks like he's about to vomit. Wait, swallowed it back out. Oh, I love it. I don't like Lindsay. Enough about that. Okay. What's wrong with writing? Heard about that one. If goblins don't write, how do you remember anything? He stares at you for several moments, then a few more. Finally, he leans in and whispers, "Why you stare at me? Do I have a bug on my face?" I hear goblins sing. Well, we know they sing. We sung with them. What? Like Nok Nok kick fast, Nok Nok big deep, Nok Nok stab you while you sleep. Just like that. There is a long, uncomfortable silence as Nok Nok stares at you, dragging his finger across his blade, as if coaxing it to sleep. Nok Nok finally breaks the silence by shaking his head. No, songs make ear hurt. Want to bury head in the dirt. But that was a rhyme, and a song. A song, not what you thought. You just did it again, on purpose. I suppose that is. You say what? I know not. The mischievous flicker flashes Nok Nok's eyes. Yeah, he knows exactly what he's doing. What will you do now? Nok Nok looks at you, then frowns as if sizing you up. Be a hero. Nok Nok teach you, you teach Nok Nok. He gives a grin that nearly splits his face. Yes, you see, yes? Yes. You must leave my life. I don't know what to do with that. Alright. So he's a cheerful little character he is, alright.